in the building.
The street executives.
Georgia Muscle Rock.
DJ.
Technique.
What's happening, everybody? Of course, it's your host Brink Young, and you're tuning in to the most award-winning talk show in Memphis and soon to be Mobile, Alabama. Of course, Brink TV. Now, do not adjust your TV set. We got a new face to the Brink TV show. I'm talking about the homie Paul Mahsahn, but don't get him confused with the liquor.
Yeah.
Music will have you intoxicated, though. What's happening with you, man?
Man, I can't call it. What it is with you?
Hey, man, first and foremost, I got to say thanks for coming on the show. Really means a lot to have you, man.
Man, trust me, man. I'm thankful for the opportunity to be on the show with you, man. We've been talking about it for a long time. We finally made it happen.
Most definitely, man. Now, you just recently released a project, Pull Up and Bob. But before we get into that project, man, let's get into you as an artist. So, where you from originally?
I'm originally from, I was born, actually, you know what I'm saying, in Lauderdale Court.
Okay.
But I lived in South Memphis and Orange Mound pretty much all my life, you know.
Okay.
It's coming up and everything. So all my experiences come from there.
Okay, most definitely. All right, so how long you been doing your thing musically?
Musically, actually, I started in 2001 with my homeboy V Slim, you know what I'm saying, that we had this little label going on. It was called $1 Million Mouthpiece or whatever, but internal differences caused the split or whatever, and then I suffered a lot of personal hardships that kind of kept me away from the craft and doing music, and I just started back in 2009, 2010. So I always say I started in 2010.
Okay, but of course it's still love with you and V Slim though, right?
Oh yeah, man, it's nothing but love. That's my brother forever, man. You know what I'm saying? So whether he in Memphis or Arizona, or his brother Antonio in Memphis or Arizona, you know, man, they still love. So man, respect to y'all and 7 Sign Busy Bone and everybody out there.
Oh, he out there working with Busy Bone?
Yeah, he working with Busy.
Oh man, that's what's up. Definitely shout out to the homie, man.
Yeah,
all right, so let's talk about coming up, man. Who did you have in your headphones? Who were you listening to?
Well, I was listening to coming up, man. I was listening to Player Fly.
Okay.
And I was listening to, you know, being from Orange Mound and coming up in Orange Mound, you better believe, man, anybody tell you they wasn't listening to no Baller G, man, they tripping, man.
Yeah.
We grew up listening to Baller G, you know, Pimp Type, man, and just listening to them. And other than that, man, we was listening to other cats like, well, I'm gonna say Squeaky, the whole Squeaky Project Players, and then we was also listening to DJ Paul and the Give Me Some Family, Skinny Pimp, and you know, everybody else pretty much a pack. But like far as like folks that was not from Memphis or something like that, we say somebody like, we was listening to Pac, we was listening to Biggie, we was listening to Ice Cube, and for me, you know what I'm saying, I really like Jay Prince and Master P, but lyrically I also like those East Coast cats like Rec One. I like a lot of cats like Mos Def, Black Thought. I mean, we can go on and on, man. Nas, and we talking about guys like even early, like Young Remy Ma.
Okay.
I mean, we could go on and on, man. Those cats were spitting that fire, you know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much you know, who I was listening to coming up, you know, a lot of guys on the East as well.
Most definitely. Now let's go ahead and get into this project. Like I say, recently released, Pull Up and Ball. It's out right now, man. So
I'm gonna tell y'all what this about, man. Look, I got the whole concept though from Golden State. Like, you know, the concept is like this. Pull Up and Ball is about like going through something. You've been through something. You've been through the struggle, and it's about perseverance.
Gotcha.
It's about coming together, you know, and sharing a common goal, and working toward that goal, and making everything that you got to do and everything that you got planned come to fruition. So it's really, like I said, it's a record about perseverance, and it's a record about coming together, working with your team to go ahead and make a certain vision become reality. And I liken Golden State to it because I feel like they got all the dynamics of what a real team should be about. You know, I'm not speaking on current struggles, but I feel like they gonna go and work through that because, you know, they gonna pull up and ball.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
But they got different looks. Their offense, if you understand how their offense is made and structured, they got one of the greatest ball handlers in NBA history, and Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooter in Steph Curry, and as well as a playmaker. So when you lead off the team with that, you know, your team can't do nothing but prosper. Then then right by him, you got like one of the greatest shooters all time again, and Klay Thompson, and again one of the greatest shooters in Kevin Durant. So you got a 7-foot shooting guard basically with them, and then you got Draymond Green. He playing a whole different kind of game, getting the rebounds, man, blocks, and all the hustle shots. Iguodala coming off the bench, basically doing everything. So man, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, creatively, like as an artist, I try to come and have that go to state approach, man. I try to do a little bit of everything, man. I try to make every project I do sound different than the last project. I don't want nobody to be box me in and confine me into anything. But for one thing, you can say pretty much I promote like more so woke music. But at the same time, I try to keep my music kind of fluid, where like anybody can kind of digest it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's dope. Now another record that you got out, man, that got so much appeal. I'm talking about it's getting spins all over the world. I ain't even finna say the country. All over the world. We talking about Jet Black, man.
Yeah, man, Jet Black. It's actually an older record of mine, but I'm still including it in these projects. Jet Black got spin, what was it, like a year and a half ago in Lagos, Nigeria. I woke up and just went to my Twitter account and checked my notification, and it kind of threw me for a loop. I said, special shout out to Mahsahn in Lagos, Nigeria. I was like, am I reading this right, man? Come on, man. You know, it's playing Jet Black, and then I checked another Twitter account. It was getting played in Boston. Boston, Massachusetts. Shout out to DJ Big Beats, and what is it, 87.5 FM or something like that. I think Lagos, Nigeria is City 105 FM. City 105 FM, Lagos, Nigeria. It got played in a few places in the Mid-South. I think 4th Street Radio, Delta Radio, 104.9, 105.3 FM Arkansas, 98.7 FM Mississippi, as well as some other places. So man, conceptually, so I have to say, man, respect to them for showing their record that love, because it meant a lot to me.
Most definitely. So what was the inspiration behind the song?
The inspiration behind it, man, and I know you're a black man such as myself. Man, look, I got daughters, and one day I was just online and I read this article. It was ranking black women. It had a scale, first of all, ranking women. I feel like you shouldn't even do that, It was this article of some guy saying that he is scientifically seen or qualified black women as to be the least attractive race, saying they have more masculine features and stuff like that. I said, number one, you shouldn't even have an article ranking women. Who does that?
Right.
So they ranked African American women as the least attractive women, man.
Crazy, man.
Like, man, you crazy?
They crazy.
Like, you lost your mind, and then at the same time, around this time, there was all these attacks going on Michelle Obama personally. You had Serena Williams; she was being dogged out, and you had Leslie Jones and a lot of black women, man, just being dogged out. And then what happened to Sandra Bland? I said, man, listen. I had to create a response record, because I feel like not just as an artist, but as a man, that's one thing you find about, is me as a person. I do things. I'm an artist, but number one, foremost and first, I'm a man, and I had to make a response record to that, because like that's not gonna fly with me.
Right.
If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
That's true.
So that was just a response record called Miss Jet Black, and what it was about. Conceptually, it's not saying that jet black women look better than other women, but that when a black woman steps out into the world sees her as black, regardless of any complexion, complexion.
Tone,
the world sees her as jet black.
Wow.
So they have their common denominator, regardless of complexion. It's not something to feel bad about, but it's something to embrace in every aspect.
Yeah. That record actually had you on Action News 5 too, as well.
Yeah. Shout out to my guy Terrence, man. Action News 5, man. Shout out to him, man. It was on Action News 5, and it also made hip hop YouTube. Shout out to Demetrius. man, so it did a couple things, and I'm thankful for that.
Most definitely. All right, so of course they can access that. That's on
Everywhere.
Okay.
You can just Google it, man. Just Google it, you gonna get it.
Okay, believe
Yep.
that. Now another single you got out, man, that's real dope right now. We talking about Dripping Crisis, man.
Yeah.
Dripping Crisis. Let's talk about that joint, man.
Well, I just wanted to get a city a different look. As a music connoisseur, I've listened to music, and I just never heard an artist go in another language in Memphis like that. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to give the city a completely different look and a completely different just a different vibe and a different feel. So I wrote Dripping Crisis. It's about, your swagger. It's about, man, just shining and feeling good about yourself at the same time. But at the same time, in the middle of the first verse, for half of that first verse, I wrote in Spanish.
Spanish?
Yeah, in Spanish. So
wait a minute. So you actually rap half of the first verse in Spanish, man?
Oh, yeah. Half the first verse was in Spanish, man.
Wow.
Yeah, so I just did that just to show that Memphis artists, we are versatile, you know what I'm saying? And myself as an artist, I believe in being versatile, just being able to deliver, creatively in different ways from song to song, not to make no one thing alike, but to be good in different ways.
Right. That's deep, man. That's dope. One thing I want to talk about, man, like aside from music, like what do you be into in your spare time?
I was given the opportunity, and a little bit after the Jet Black record was made, to appear. I appeared in 4 scenes in a background role in the upcoming Brian Banks story. Okay. I'm thankful for that opportunity. It's going to be nationwide next year. This year. Yeah. It's going to be nationwide this year. And it's coming out 8/9/19. It's going to be in theaters. I play a security guard in the background in one role. We shot it like at Pinafore and in Memphis Correctional Facilities. And in another role, I play like a lawyer, not a lawyer, but a defendant. And then in another different role, I play like a reporter, and in another role, I'm just a passenger in a car driving by, something like that.
Yeah.
But I'm just thankful for that opportunity to, be on the big screen, and even in a small role, getting played world, it's gonna be nationwide.
Most definitely. See, my man over here, he multi-talented. He all over the place with it. He making it happen. But hey, do not change that channel. We'll be back with more Paul Mahsahn and Brink TV. What's happening, everybody? I'm Young Brink, host of the #1 music and entertainment talk show in Memphis and the Mid-South, Brink TV. And of course, these are my awards. But let me cut to the chase. I got a question for you guys. When was the last time that you were on television to promote your business or your music? You can't answer that, can you? But check this out. The Brink TV show, we interview artists, entrepreneurs, basically all forms of entertainment. So if you rap, sing, model, or you're a comedian, hey, we invite you to the Brink TV couch. Now we also play music videos, so if your video ain't too ratchet and you got a clean song, we can play it for you. Business owners, we play TV commercials as well, so contact us. And be sure to check us out each and every Tuesday night, Comcast Channel 31 at 9:30 p.m. If you don't have Comcast, you're in luck. Just go to BrinkTVShow.com and check out the live stream. And of course, we back, Brink TV. Like I said, I got the homie Paul Mahsahn on the couch. Man, one question I got for you. I got to ask you this question. When we talking about Memphis, when we talking about the state of hip-hop right now, how you feel about it?
Man, you know what? I think Memphis hip-hop is in a very good state in that I love the artists that's coming out and the aggression that they coming with and the power that they coming with, man. Okay. They coming with something strong. I feel like very, very powerful. When Memphis artists make it, we just don't make it. I mean, we just blow up all the way, what I'm saying? We don't just halfway do it, we blow up all the way, So I really respect what's going on in Memphis, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the only thing we lack in the city is more representation in different areas of the hip-hop genre. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, like when we walk in Walmart, like this is my concept. You go to Walmart got everything you need. It pretty much is a one-stop shop. You got food, of course, naturally. You got even clothes. If you want to shop and get clothes, you got kitchenware, you got toys, man. You got everything. The electronic department. And I feel like we just got to, diversify and have those extra elements in the city and stuff like that, getting represented too on the radio and everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what we need. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely, and I agree with that, man. Cause like you said about Walmart, man, they got automotive, then they got electronics, they got kitchenware, houseware, all kind of stuff. And Memphis does have everything that the world needs,
and that go back.
Everything
that goes back to the Golden State concept, man. In Memphis, we one team.
Yeah.
Whether you realize it or not, whether you have it, like anybody, like if they got a difference with anybody, like even though they might have that difference somewhere, like you from Memphis, man. Our experiences are common. Our people, we grew up in the same surroundings. What affects one, whether directly or indirectly, affects the other. So, like, we one team, and like how I liken that back to Golden State is, since we one team, really, whether we know it or not, like Draymond and Kevin Durant, they may have some issues or something like that now, but guess what? When they get out there on their float, man, they come together for the team.
Yep.
And when one get a win, they all get a win. Yep. So with that being said, like, they got different ways of attacking, man. They got Curry gonna hit you with the threes, Durant can hit you with the post up or the three. Clay gonna come out the screen and hit you with the three. Draymond gonna hit the block, play down low. He gonna get the rebounds and stuff like that. I mean, everybody playing their role in their position. And you know, and Iguodala, he gonna come off the bench and lock you down on defense, hit a couple threes, and do whatever necessary, get steals and win the whole game. So that's what we at. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the whole concept. You know, my approach to anything.
Most deaf. Now, one thing I want to talk to you about, man, I understand that you're also boosting your humanitarian efforts. You actually developing, you know, a program. You're trying to do things for the homeless. You're trying to do things for the youth. Go ahead, just kind of expound on what you got going on.
What I want to do is I really want to try to work with some guys and churches and whoever that's interested in working. Like, I feel like we owe a responsibility to our community to start a grassroots program to really affect people that really don't have much. Let's get them back on our feet, on their feet. I mean, and when they get back on their feet, guess what? It's gonna affect us and make us all better. See, I feel like the object is to improve like our own community and just work within our community and improve it and build our people up, man. Build our people up, man, from the ground up, because it's just like this, man. If you see a table can't stand without no legs. Those people out of, you know, the people on the street, they the foundation.
Yep.
The people on the street, they the real foundation. Whether they homeless or what, they the foundation, they the legs. So let's build the legs up, make the legs strong. And that table, which is Memphis, we gonna stand firm if we do that. That's my opinion, and that's how I feel.
You also was speaking about like small businesses, small black businesses.
Yeah,
as well,
I mean,
man.
And we got to support small black business. And I want to speak on something really, really quick.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this. Support this lady. It's a lady. She has a Marathon gas station out of I think it's off of Hollywood. It's near Hollywood and Rangeline.
Okay.
It's a black-owned gas station. She has her own gas station. Her grandson works there, and you know, they're doing pretty good, but we got to support them. She got some competitors moved in across the street, stuff like that. So we should support them. And I would also speak on, it's a Valero near this area of, like near Winchester. It's near Winchester and Goodland.
Okay.
Don't support that, man.
Okay.
Don't support it, man. I walked in, and it's unfortunate. I didn't really have my phone with me, but I just saw this guy talking about this other gentleman, man. He just talked to this other guy ahead of me and lied like he was nothing. Said, man, speak English, speak proper English and all of that, man. And the man was just scuffling to get his money.
Right.
Man, I didn't spend $1 there. I walked right out. I said, man, I ain't got nothing for you, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we got to support our own, because don't nobody care for you like you.
Right.
You know, so I'm gonna speak on it like this. We gotta understand what small business is, small black business. When we say shop black business, I mean any and everything can be considered black business. A person on the street selling a CD, that's a small black business. He don't have much, but he's still a small black business because he's supplying a product. You know, and where do you want to buy his music? Is not just give him something, because he's not doing nothing illegal.
You're right.
And he's not even soliciting. He's not even begging you.
You're right.
He's giving you a product.
Yep.
So we just gotta redefine like what small black business is and support small black business, period.
Yeah.
You know, so we gotta change our mentality and our approach toward that, and you know, let's just walk the walk like Migos got sung out, like I talk, you know what I'm saying, walk like we talking. That's what we gotta do.
Most definitely. Go ahead and get the people all your social media and contact information, that way they can get in contact with you and keep up with you.
Right, yeah. I'm on Instagram, though. I say on the Mahsahn 33. I spell my name like last name Mahsahn artificially. I spell it like Mahsahn. I'm on Facebook, Mahsahn, Soldier Mentality. You gonna find it. You can Google me on Twitter. You can search me on Twitter, anywhere, man. You can Google me. I'm on Spotify, Tidal. Man, you just look for me. You can get on Reverb Nation, SoundCloud. You looking for me, man, you can get it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you something else. Sometimes the numbers don't equate to the talent or the quality. So, I mean, you just be the first one. Don't be, like they always say, don't be the one hearing about it. Don't be the one hearing about it. Be the one talking about it. You be the one to go check it out. All right, and anybody, know what I'm saying, looking for shows, you can hit me up on Facebook. If you looking for shows, you looking for an artist to do a feature, write songs, verses, or anything that you need, anybody, man, hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, man. Hit me up and let's make this happen, man. And let's create something and give people something different in Memphis. And it's going to be both unique, but yet rewarding.
Most definitely. Last question I got for you, man. Let's say there's an inspiring artist out there watching, but they're thinking about giving up. What advice would you have for them?
Don't give up. Sometimes you just have to sit back, retool, restructure, replan, and replot. But don't give up. If you good, now don't give up. But first of all, be a fan. Look at stuff from a fan standpoint and listen to your music. Not necessarily a fan of your music, but listen to it, you know, with a critical eye and a critical ear. Like concept wise and everything else, have a critical ear and everything else. So when you look at you hear your music, you're asking, is this what the people want? You know what I'm saying? And not even that, is this what the people want, but is this something that's going to be able to market itself? Is this something that you can really see, you know, going somewhere? Just have a critical ear and work toward that. Once you feel like the product is ready, you know, then you promote it. But at the same time, just have a critical ear. And don't accept all criticism as negative. Don't accept it like it's negative. Don't accept it like somebody hating on you. Just accept it for what it is, and you know, understand like individual opinions is just that, opinions. You know what I'm saying? Somebody may like it, then 10, 15 more people may like it. You know what I'm saying? And then like one person may not like it, 20 more may like it. So that's got to be. You got to have that your ear, you know, to what you're doing, and an ear to the street, so you can see, okay, look, this might do something. You know what I'm saying? But don't give up. You don't have to give up, man. You know, just keep up the grind.
Most definitely. Hey, I can't say it no better, but of course I gotta say thanks again for coming on the show, homie.
Right. Look, trust me, man. It's my pleasure to be here. I thank you for the opportunity. Like I said, we've been talking about it a long time.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm happy we made it happen, man. Hey, this is gonna be the first minute more. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna get these people that raw, that vintage, that real, you know, uncensored music that these people need, man. It's gonna really lift them up, you know, to be everything up. We trying to wake and shake the whole earth up, man. So that's what we're gonna do.
Most definitely. With that being said, thanks again for coming. Now back to more Brink TV.
One.